Fire Department. I'd like to thank you for all coming out today. Can y'all hear me? How about now? Is that better? Okay. Today we're going to do a live fire demonstration to show you a couple things. First off, why it's important to have smoke detectors, how fast they actually will detect a fire in your house, and two, how fast a fire will actually spread. That's why it's really important. You'll see on the first demonstration, when the smoke detector goes off, the time it would take for you to get out of bed, go find that smoke detector that's going off, and realize there's a fire. That could be the difference between making it out of your house or not. That's why when your smoke detector goes off, it's best just to get out of the house, stay out of the house, wait until the fire department arrives. Talking about getting out of the house. Where's all the little kids in the group? How many ways should we know out of our home? Okay. You should at least know 2 ways out, right? If you don't know 2 ways out of your house, you definitely want to learn the second way out, because that first way may be blocked. Again, with the first demonstration, you're going to see the fire progress rapidly. I'll tell you all the key points of the fire progression. When the fire gets to the point that survivability is not going to happen, and at what temperatures the fire is going to be at. The third part of this demonstration is we're going to show you how a place unprotected by sprinklers has total destruction, and a place that is protected by a sprinkler will be saved. All the contents will be saved. They may be a little wet, a little soggy, but at the end of the day, you still have your property. I want you folks to keep in mind that one of my assistants is going to call out time points. Where's Lewis? There you are. You got your stopwatch ready? Alright, he's going to call out 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. To keep that time in mind and think about how fast it would take for you to get out of your house in the middle of the night from a dead sleep. And you'll see where this fire is at those certain times. That's why we pray, preach all the time. Just get out, stay out. The other thing too, here in the city of Jeanette, you have an advantage. You have a full-time staff fire department. Our response time anywhere within the city is 3 minutes from time of activation. That's time 911 is done on the phone with you and calls us. We're at your doorstep within 3 minutes. The national average response time is between 10 and 12 minutes. We're doing it within 3. The other advantage you have here in the city that the other municipalities don't in this county is we have a master box, a street box system. Does everybody see those red fire boxes on telephone poles? Those still work. We maintain that system. We put money into that system to keep it up and running. You go to that box, you pull it, it comes straight to our station instantaneously. So there's no 911 involved. From the time that box is activated, 3 minutes from there, we're going to be right there where that box is. With that being said, someone has to stand there at that box and tell us what is going on once we get there. All right. We're going to start the first room off. We're going to simulate a little trash can fire in the back of this living room. I want you all to keep count in your mind how many seconds go by from the first time you see smoke to when you hear the smoke detector activating. It might be a little hard to hear with the traffic, the engine, and possibly a train. So having trouble with fire. Folks, we put fire out. We don't really practice setting them, so. All right, the fire started. So let's listen for that smoke detector. There's a Start paying attention to how fast this fire progresses. You hear that while you're sleeping at night. Right now, folks, the temperature in that room is probably somewhere around 155 to 200 degrees. It's survivable. You can still get out and get out alive. But you'll see here within the next minute or so, the conditions will change drastically. Once that couch gets burning, you notice the smoke has changed color. It's 1 minute since the fire has started. The smoke's starting to turn black. That black smoke is very toxic. Most people die from smoke inhalation. 3,000 people die in fires every year in their homes. That's across the nation. That's just the United States. That smoke is coming off of there. That couch is made of all kinds of synthetics, nylons, polyesters, stuff like that. You breathe that stuff in, it instantly attacks your lungs. You get carbon monoxide poisoning, and you lose your bearings. You can trip, fall, become unconscious, and then, well, we all know the fate of that. Minutes into it, the ceiling temperature at that room right now is probably about 500 degrees. At the floor, it's about 200 degrees. Let's think about the temperatures here. Water boils at 212 degrees Fahrenheit. The human body is made of what? Water. So you'll start boiling instantly if you're still in this room. You can see the smoke starting to bank down. As that smoke comes out, that smoke is unburnt fuel. So the hotter the smoke gets and the right air mixture, that smoke can actually ignite by itself as soon as it comes out in contact with fresh air. That's why sometimes when you see a house fire, you'll see the smoke coming out, chugging out of a window, and then all of a sudden, boom, a lot of flames. 3 minutes. Right now, if you're in that room, your chance of surviving is not going to happen. So within 3 minutes from the time that alarm went off, you're beyond survivability rate. You can hear the smoke detector still sounding. Eventually that smoke detector will melt right off the ceiling and die. Temperature at the floor is probably roughly 500 to 600 degrees at this time. At the ceiling's close to 1,000. Smoke detector stopped. It got hot enough to melt that smoke detector to where it will no longer work. 4 minutes, there's a smoke detector, it just fell. This is why firefighters that enter that room right now, probably 1,800 degrees at the ceiling, 1,000 degrees at the floor. As you can see, the part of the couch that's not even on fire is starting to smoke. That's what we call off-gassing. That means the couch is getting ready to spontaneously burst. Now we're at full flashover. All right, boys, go ahead and hit it. Do you feel that heat? Yeah, that's about 1,800 degrees coming out of there. And it's our job to go in there and put it down. Yeah.